video. Raheem here for Right to Fight. Surviving South London is sponsoring this incredible event at the O2 Arena at the Indigo this Friday night. You cannot imagine just how intense the undercard has been. If you missed it, go back on your YouTubes and look at that undercard. It is an explosive card, and it is a night of Hall of Fame fighters. Let me tell you what, we got a Hall of Fame fighter in the boxing ring, and we got a Hall of Fame fighter kind of from the streets. There's a couple of energies on this stage tonight and in the main event, so you cannot miss this fight, because you have the right to fight here. And at the O2, at the Indigo, this Friday, everybody is getting it on. We are finally at the main event. Let me first bring to the stage the Jedi, who is aptly named, who has been out here with the Force. Come on, Matt Floyd, to the stage. The Jedi has been out in the streets. He's been behind bars even, and he's been in the ring fighting for what he believes is right. Matt Floyd takes the stage, the Jedi. Now, in this particular matchup, we have two forces for good, so it will not be the dark side versus the light side. We've got two very good forces, and let me tell you what, my career as a young journalist began with this young man in the ring, and he is a legend now. He's a Hall of Famer. I grew up covering him. I had the honor and the pleasure. You grew up watching him, and you have one more chance to see the legend, the Hall of Fame fighter, Sugar Shane Mosley. Coming to the stage. Coming to the O2 Arena at the Indigo this Friday. A legend among us. A treat for any boxing fan of any age. Let me first start with the challenger. You got your trainer on the stage with you. You really found your way into this fight. It's no secret that we didn't start with you as the opponent. However, I guess you played some Jedi mind tricks on everybody and decided that you were the Jedi we were looking for. Just talk to me about how you ended up on this stage and it's just a few days away from fighting this Hall of Fame legend.
I've been offered a few big fights this year. To me, people ask me this question a bit. Obviously, to me, if I could fight Shane Mosley out of all the names I've been offered this year, I would pick Shane all day, every day. He's a legend. A Hall of Famer, so yeah, it's been a roller coaster of a year, but yeah, here we are.
Your countrymen out of Australia, I see the boxes ticking up on the pay-per-views. Go ahead and sign up now, get in early, get your spot, because not only is this fight gonna be a cracker of a fight, but the undercard, if you missed it, like I said, please go back on YouTube and watch those fighters get after it. It is gonna be smoke from the beginning to the end of this matchup. Let me tell you something, the Australians are standing up, they're buying in, they wanna see you on Friday night. How can you make sure that they get what they came to see? They want to see you dethrone a Hall of Fame fighter, not just a Hall of Fame fighter, but the Sugar Shane Mosley. How are you going to manage to get your countrymen out of their chairs and into this pay-per-view on Friday?
I have good support from Australia that will always, I mean, it doesn't matter what time it is, and there's people that don't even follow boxing that will buy a pay-per-view because of obviously my story and things like that. Yeah, so yeah, I don't know, what channel is it on? Do I say?
It's on Triller.
It's on Triller, so yeah, everyone from Australia, yeah, we'll all know that, and we all know that I've got a good loyal following that have followed me from the start too, and they will, hopefully keep following my story and my journey.
Well, we know that Triller is known for putting on exceptional type of events, unusual bouts. It's very unusual that you get a Hall of Famer that's willing to take on a young fighter like Matt Floyd that'll take any comer. Like this fight, this card didn't start with you on it, and Shane hasn't moved an inch. He said, put anybody in front of me, and I'll fight him on Friday night. That's up to you guys who it's going to be, and Floyd stepped up. Now, the thing about this fight is that we've seen a Hall of Fame fighter just a week ago. We saw a guy that we thought might be getting old just a couple of days ago, and in both cases, those so-called old men delivered. They beat the young men. They beat the heavy-handed punchers. They came on the night and delivered what we expected to get from a fighter of that caliber. Expect nothing less from Shane Mosley come Friday night. You've got a tall order ahead of you, sir. Can you give me just a little bit of what is the game plan? I mean, you've had the opportunity to see this man fight for many years, over a decade even. What are you putting together to best a legend?
Everyone around Shane's telling me, and himself is saying I'm fighting a 30-year-old Shane. I wouldn't expect anything less. I didn't take this fight because He's a little bit older. I would more than likely think I'm the underdog in this fight. His sparring partners are telling me, he's a 30, and that's what I want. I'd fight Shane at his best. I never go into any fight with a plan because I'm so different. I'm very awkward. I'm relentless. And my fight's different. I never go with a plan. I have watched Shane going up. It's just by accident that he's probably the only fighter that I've fought now that I actually watch, because I don't watch anyone I fight. But obviously, growing up, he's one of my heroes. I'm treating this like I would any other fight, if anything more, because I respect him. That I want to show him even more that I'm also great, and that I can compete with the best in the world, and so forth.
You want to introduce your trainer, let him have a word in. This is part of his job, making sure that you're ready and have the game plan for Friday.
Yeah, this is the legendary Phil Sutcliffe. I'll put you on.
Well, I don't know about legendary, but I'm around a long time. This fight is going to be a good fight. We know Shane is sweet as anything, right? That's where he gets the name Sugar Sweet Mosley. He's a very, very good fighter, but he's never gonna come up against a guy like Matt here. So awkward, so unpredictable, so fit. He's losing a bit of weight yet, but he's getting there. And this fight, Shane will never have fought a guy like this. I have never trained a guy like this, because he's just unbelievably. You don't know what he's going to do. You don't know where the next shot is coming from. You don't know. He's not the traditional fighter. You know what I mean? That he's certainly not Shane Mosley, but Shane is known to be sweet. But it's going to be difficult, very difficult, to fight a man like Matt, right? I find it difficult to coach him because he's unaware. His shots are unaware. He doesn't, as I said, he doesn't throw the traditional shots, and this is where Shane will want to be on his guard, because this man is coming to win. He's fit, he's focused, and everyone out there should just get ready to watch a different type of fight. And of course, we're going to wish Shane the best, but we hope he doesn't win, right? This man is going to make changes. So get your pay-per-views or whatever he is doing in the boxing game. This lad is coming to win.
That's it. Well, you've been around a long time because you're a legend. And you're not the only legend up here who's been around a long time. Jack, you've been hearing for your son's almost entire life people telling you how they're going to beat up your boy. You've been hearing this kind of talk almost since Shane was yay high. When you hear it today, what's your reaction?
Well, I think Shane is going to do a great job out there come Friday. I think Shane wants to teach him some things, but he can tell him some things and teach him, but he can show him better with action. He can show him better with action. This mic is not up.
So, we hearing you?
Okay, so I just think with Shane's power, strength, agility, and focus, and mindset, and all the beneficial things that he have going for himself, I don't see how he can even come close to beating Shane.
Okay.
Shane is, his age doesn't have anything to do with what I'm saying, but because he's in good shape, tremendous shape, and he possesses all the good technique that we worked on all the years, and he has, muscle memory is all there and everything's intact, ready for him to go and do a good job out there. His name is Shane, coming to stain the brain. There it is.
There it is. We got a clash this Friday night.
No way fashion how this guy can win. I mean, the experience is not there.
Wow.
And so you can say Shane's 53 and think he's old, but as far as I'm concerned, he looks like he's 33 when I last seen him work out.
Let's talk about that condition. Clap it up. Let's go. Shane, is this your trainer here next to you? Is this your cousin? Okay, well, this is an interesting thing that's been raised about your conditioning. No one can ever doubt your ability. No one can doubt your skill, your experience. All those things are written in gold. But you are 53. Conditioning comes into play. It's a young man's game. How are you fighting and beating Father Time before you even get to Matt Floyd?
Go on, Shane.
Well, the key is to stay working out and stay training. I never stopped. So if you stop and then you find a rock to crawl up under and you get older, then you will get old. But if you continue to work out and train and do the things that I love to do. I love to get in the ring. I love to move around all the young kids. I even moved around with him a long time ago in Australia, in Perth, Australia. So this is what keeps me young. This is what keeps me doing what I love to do, and keeps me living. I love life. It's great.
Come on, Shane. I know you're a scientist. The opponents that you've had over the course of your career have been other Hall of Famers that you have out-game planned, out-executed. When you're preparing for one fighter, and then late in the game, just weeks before the match happens, that fighter changes, how difficult is it to adjust the game plan and be prepared for a new opponent?
So it's very difficult to do that sometimes, but when you're a guy like myself that is willing to get in the ring with anybody and it doesn't matter who it is, then I'm prepared for anybody and everything that comes my way. So that's why I don't have any problems with them changing from David to Matt or whoever, and his style can be very difficult for a lot of other fighters, but with me it's not really that difficult because I'm in the ring with everybody. I train with everybody. I do these type of things for a reason, and because I love it. You know, some fighters don't love to box or love to be in the ring and fight like I do. So I can go on for this long doing what I do and be in great shape because I'm in the ring all the time with young fighters and training with undefeated prospects all the time. So, and they're trying to get one up from, and I welcome it too. I welcome them to try to do their best. I love that.
That's you he's welcoming. He's talking to you.
Yeah,
You might have a little bit of an advantage because he was prepared for a different fighter. You step in last minute. Congratulations on that. People got very excited when they heard your name. Now Australia stands up. But this man has seen it all. He's fought everybody.
Yeah, but not me. And I feel like all the Hall of Famers that he's fought, I feel like I'll be trouble for anyone. I feel like I could beat the best in the world, and that's no disrespect to any of them or himself. I feel like I'm going to be different to anyone else.
And I've trained a lot of fighters over my years, right? Traditional fighters, champions. I've never trained a lad like Matt. The punches come from all angles, and then even when you're doing pads, you just call a shot, and he has his own little magic. And the magic is going to be on the night, and I hope it's going to be a great contest. These two lads are going to get it on. Of course, there's going to be a winner, and that's a surprise. That's why we all want to watch this fight, right? We see the Matt, the Force, right? The Jedi, right? I don't always talk up fights, but this is going to be a very difficult fight for Shane, right? Because I train this guy, and he's difficult enough to train because his angles come from different angles, right? This fight is going to be a good, interesting fight. Back to you, Phil.
The promoter of this show, you can clap that up. The promoter of this show is right to fight. It's right there in the name. This is not a sleeper session. We got 2-minute rounds. Understand, that means it's all... Are we going 3?
3-minute rounds.
3-minute rounds.
It went to 3 minutes? I didn't know that.
No, yeah, it's always been A3.
Okay. Tell me that. Yeah, A2.
Contract say.
It says A3.
We got
Talk about that. It's 2-minute round.
we'll talk about it. All right.
Okay, well, maybe you don't need 3 minutes, Shane. Maybe just get the job done in 2 and this whole conversation becomes moot.
Maybe.
Maybe.
Unless this guy fight like Mayorga, I mean, he says punches are coming from all angles. He must be fighting like Mayorga, somebody. Shane's certainly used to that. You know, he knocked him out twice, with the, wild swinging punches and stuff. All behind the head, all below the belt, different things like that. Shane's ready for all of that kind of stuff. Okay, I'm letting you know right now. So you come with the wild punches, it's gonna be countered.
Yeah, I mean, I'd say that a knockout is more likely if we go 3-minute rounds. And you're saying 3,
Well,
maybe 2 advantages.
I've been getting ready for A3s. My punches are awkward. They're not wild. My punches are very accurate and they're calculated. They're not wild. They're not thrown for no reason. All my punches are calculated, and I've trained that to perfection. My awkwardness is done on purpose.
Are they calculated for a knockout, or are you trying to stretch this thing all the way to the decision?
It doesn't matter. I'm just going to win. Anyone in front of me, I'll win every fight. Won every fight. I'm not going to lose. Doesn't matter who's in front of me. Even if I love the man, respect the man, if they're fighting in front of me, I'll win.
Now, Shane,
I love
go
the
ahead, go ahead.
mindset. No, I love the mindset. That's great.
I remember
This is what
watching
I love.
these overhand rights from you and getting up out of my chair ringside. And then when I wasn't covering boxing, I was still a kid, I was calling my friends into the room to, did you see that right hand? And wait for the replay in between rounds. Does this right hand still exist? Can we stop this show before we get to the final?
Oh.
Your right hand, can it still do
my-
the business?
Yeah, I'm pretty powerful. You can ask some of the trainers that actually did miss with me, probably in the room.
Yes, sir.
I still hit, yeah. I still hit, I still hit pretty hard. So, yeah, even I think my son even told him that I punch very hard. So that's left me. But the only thing I think that he's got a problem with, well, I'm sure he is my movement. I'm not 53. I'm 30 years old. I'm young. I'm fast. I'm different. So I'm just a different person altogether, a different human being. So he's getting there with somebody that I'm not the typical fighter. I'm not the typical fighter like the other fighters or even the other world champions. Like my mindset is different. I love boxing. I love to do this. This is what I do.
It's still sugar sweet, Shane. It's
Just,
still sugar sweet.
just a couple of days ago, we saw Manny Pacquiao fight to a draw for a world title. I know you saw that fight. Did it inspire you? Did you think, you know what, let me do a little better than Manny come on the 25th?
Well, I mean, Manny did get the ring with a world champion, and he did a great job and everything. But I'm excited to get the ring with Manny next.
He's already looking past you, Matt. He's got a fight lined up with another legend after you. He says you can't handle the movement. Jack says you're not ready for this type of skill. I mean, who's wrong?
Everyone. I believe I've got 100% self-belief. Anyone that knows me knows. And I fully believe myself and I back myself 100%. And I can't wait to, if I'm going to be able to show anyone in the world, I'm very happy that it gets to be Shane. I've got a story from when I met Shane as a kid. He was good to me, and it's a memory that I can remember like it was, yesterday, very vividly. So yeah, if I could show you what you've just said, what everyone says, what everyone thinks, on the world stage against one of the greatest fighters of all time, it's great that it's Shane. I want it to be Shane. I can't wait for it to be Shane.
Matt, with the left hook, you're gonna get your breath took. So
My father's always been the photographer for me, so I'm sorry, man, you gotta deal with it.
In reality, this is one of the most skilled fighters ever climbed through the ropes. He has all the technical acumen, all the experience. Do you need to get a knockout to get this victory come Friday night?
I'm not thinking about that. I get asked that question a lot. Like I said before, I do whatever I have to do to win with whatever's in front of me. I don't think about that.
Now, Shane, this is a game underdog, and he's an underdog for sure, but he's got the heart. He stepped in, made this fight his own. Is a decision good enough, or do you need to knock out a novice like Matt Floyd?
You caught him.
I'm not a novice. Wait 1 second. I'm a 15-0 fighter. My only loss was against Cyril Cole. He was a WBC world champion twice in his home country, which I rematched him when I beat him in Turkey. I beat him every round in Thailand, and his own team, robbed me. I managed myself. I went to other countries on my own, and I fought an ex-WBC world champion. That's the only reason there's a loss on my name. So yeah, I'm not a novice. I'm an undefeated fighter.
15 fights in, not a novice in, so,
So yeah, I mean, I take him very seriously because I want him to do the best he can do, because that will let the people know exactly where I'm at. So I want him to fight really hard, because I'm going to fight hard, and I train to fight hard for this because I love boxing, and I'm pretty sure he does too. So we're going to give you guys, the best show that we both have. I'm going to give you 100%, he's going to give you 100%, and it's going to be a tremendous show. It's going to be a great show. We got that. We got that in the car, and the car is all fired up, and they're ready to go. Right?
Let's go.
This fight's gonna be lit.
Yeah.
It's gonna be lit. We ready. So come, you better watch it.
That's right. That's right.
Watch
Get your
it.
pay-per-view.
Get your pay-per-views because it's about to go down.
Get your tickets. Get your pay-per-views. I don't care where you are in the world. This is the fight to be watching on Friday night. These guys are going to give 100%. The undercard that supports these fighters is 100% ready to go. We had a couple of mix-ups in here. We had to separate people before the fight kicked off before Friday night. But let me tell you something. None of us are here unless this man gave 100%, maybe 110%, maybe 200%. The right for everybody to fight came through Jesse Musa. Let me get Jesse to just have a few words because this was not an easy promotion to put together. This man has been working as hard as any fighter up here. And we got to give him the center stage. Let's talk about the right to fight, the odds, what we've come to on Friday night, what you put together.
I don't even know what's happened in the last month. I just want to. I just gotta thank Shane Mosley. Oh God, thank you. What a just helpful every night talking to her, and just being blessed to have her in my life. That was amazing, and she really kept me driving forward to get right here to this stage today. So thank you to the Mosley family for a beautiful woman in my life. I'm really looking forward after the promotion to doing some charity work for the kids there in Pomona, California. So that is what it's all about with me and the Mosley team. Can't wait to do that. Yeah, coming here to London. Yeah, let's go, baby. Yeah, that's right. Jedi 2 on this side. Like, look at this guy, where he's coming from, Australia. You know, and it was a beautiful man to come to this place. He takes care of kids over in Australia too. It's such a great story between Jedi and the Mosley family.
Absolutely.
And I know we got a big fight going on, but man, it sure looks like the future's bright for kids out there on the street that need help with these two together. So it's not only a fight, man, but there's going to be some help out there for those kids, you know.
Please God.
You know, I took a drive the other night with Shaka, man. His story of surviving South London, man, this is coming out. You know, he took me around London the other night, and it's the same story. It's about being a kid in a tough neighborhood and growing up. So that documentary's coming about, and I think it's in for December. It's going to be on all the platforms. So Surviving South London, Shaka, thanks for the drive the other night, and just give me an inside scoop on what it's like to grow up in the streets right here in London.
Yeah, man. Yeah, clap it up. Let's
Couple more things. You okay with everything?
No, please, take your time.
A couple more things. As you see the logo right here, it's backed with the R symbol, and I said this in LA. This is just all about where this came from, which was helping a species, the rhino species, and the next endangered species out there. It's critical, and some of the species are very critical. And I just want to thank Tony Giles. He couldn't make it today, but he's the guy that brought me to London. Believed in this symbol of strength, the R, and this promotion is got another charity. This lady's a wonderful lady. Her name's Petronell, and she is a part of growing the world's largest rhino sanctuary in South Africa. And I love that lady very much, and I'm glad that we can bring some fighters finally to fight off those poachers and save that fucking species, boy. Man, this has been a wild journey. I'm just happy to have this show right here in London. It's going to be a great show. Man, I just really excited about what's to come. It's just such a great story. Thank you, Radio, for being here. Thank you, guys.
Can I just add, something? The right to fight that Jesse was, I just want to touch on that. I've been fighting for every man to have a right. Before I become a part of this show and everything, I've been fighting for many years. My message has always been that any man, whether they've been abused, in and out of juvenile, in and out of prison, mental hospitals, I always fight for them, that they've all got, you know, they could be in prison at 28, when I was in prison a few years ago, and I'm trying to show every man that they all have the right to fight and that anything can be done. I've been fighting for this for a long time, and then this was an accident that I became a part of this. So, yeah, every man has a right to fight.
Thank you, Jedi. Sorry, guys. You know, it's not as easy to be up in front of those cameras. You know what? SPAC Nation, PT, baby. Yeah. PT, Armstrong, Prince. SPAC Nation, love you. Can't wait to see you guys soon at the fight show. God bless all of you there for helping out this promotion. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
And before these guys get to putting hands on each other, it is a sport. And when I introduced him, like I told you, there are no dark sides up here. And there will be no dark sides on Friday night. It is a sport. Both men come to win. It is going to be a bash up. But the thing that you have to know about Right to Fight and the show that's been put on and has been put together is that there's something behind it that is important, and that is a positive message. You got the rhinos that we are saving in Africa. This man is donating money to children in Shane's hometown of Pomona that are benefiting from this fight having taken place. Everybody in this room, because everybody here is younger than me, and I'm young enough to have grown up looking up to this man and seeing somebody who competes at the level that we all want to compete in whatever facet of life that we are chasing greatness. So to be up here with a legend and to be up here with a Hall of Famer who has comported himself so well as a man and an athlete, that is a beacon for every young man and every adult, no matter what you pursue in life. You got to take an example from this man. This man talks about he's been in jail. Well, don't be fooled. He's been in jail protecting the youth. He went out there and put himself on the line and put himself in harm's way and got punished for stopping people, for punishing vulnerable people. So you can look up Matt Floyd's history and see what he's done and why he's been behind those bars. It ain't nothing nefarious. It's something that he felt that he had to do and protected people who couldn't protect themselves. So this fight, when you say right to fight, we are talking about the right for fighters to fight. Yes, we're talking about the right for you to fight for yourself and to fight for your community. Whatever you believe in, whatever you want to get behind, fight for that. And that is what's happening on Friday night. Everybody is in here for a good cause, and everybody is in here to win. So you're going to see a bash up, but amongst very solid quality men. So this is what we are providing you on Friday. If you can't be here in London, get your pay-per-views from around the world. I know a lot of Australians can't make the trip, but this man is coming to win, and he is going to do you proud on Friday. So don't miss out. Get your pay-per-views, get your tickets. O2 Arena, the Indigo, Hall of Fame fight. You know the undercard is stacked. You know these men come to fight. Everybody is out here for the press conference. Everybody will be out on Friday night. Don't miss it. Radio Rock here. For the Floyd, Sugar vs. The Jedi. Let's get some face-offs. Let's get